You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He's been a trending topic for a couple weeks.
Yes, MGK. Welcome, sir.
What's going on?
You confused the shit out of me when I first saw you.
Why?
Because he has a jacket on, a shirling. I was like, is it cold outside today?
That jacket is fresh as fuck.
I said, all right, got a shirling on.
MGK look like he got taller.
He did look like he got taller. But then when he turned around, I said he ain't got no shirt on, so I guess it was for fashion.
Yeah, it's a special time right now.
So how you feeling, sir?
I feel great.
You got an EP out, smartest thing you could have done. One up with your name buzzing so much.
Absolutely.
Was that planned already, or you just?
No. I mean, well, was the EP plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had other projects in the works. I mean, essentially just me being like, I'm back on my rap shit. I've been doing movies for some time. Yeah.
What happened to your fingers?
I don't know.
Because they're busy
What do you
stuff
mean you
together.
don't
You don't know
know?
what happened?
You guys have been watching the news. He don't know.
Oh, by the way, that was a big move too. I appreciated that. The reason I appreciated that because I feel like people should be held accountable, and I feel like people are just saying whatever they want nowadays because of social media, and they act like people aren't even human.
You got to say allegedly just in case.
Allegedly.
Right.
So whatever happened, I commend that, sir.
I don't know what
He
happened.
doesn't know what happened. Well, let's get right into it because we've been watching this whole back and forth with you and Eminem.
Right.
Did you anticipate him responding to you, to Rap Devil?
Not.
You talking about Rap Devil, the first one, the first shot.
Well, you replied to his shot.
I
that he
replied
gave
to his
you
shot.
on Kamikaze. Yeah.
All right, I
He
mean,
gave
did
me
you-
a shot on Kamikaze. I woke
On
up to that.
Kamikaze, right. Did you anticipate, like, him
I mean,
having anything to say about you or anything? Because there's been some digs.
Yeah.
And,
He should have said it 6 years ago.
Were you waiting for it 6 years ago?
You know, truth be told, we had handled it behind the scenes
Really?
6 years ago.
They all spoke about
Really?
it.
So after
No,
you,
he's a recluse. We can't find him. So we didn't speak. I spoke to Paul Rosenberg and his team because that is as man to man as it gets with him. You know what I'm saying? So what I had said, you know, it all started with the daughter thing.
So what did you say
Now,
about his daughter that
you-
got him so mad?
Yes.
What did you say?
You know what I said.
that she's hot.
She's
you,
hot.
you have to admit
Yeah.
you was out of line for that.
I would've got tight
She
for
was
that too,
15,
though.
16.
Look,
Yeah.
look. I'm a father. One, I didn't know how old she was. All the headline said was, this person that we had known through records is all grown up. That's the headline I saw. I made a comment. You know, I didn't feel like it was disrespectful, but I'm a father. I have a 9-year-old daughter. I get it, 100%. And man to man, I'll tell you, I apologize. Can I take the tweet down? Sure. But public apology? Come on, man.
What was wrong with the public apology, though, if you felt like you was wrong?
Because we're talking about the same guy who shits on dead people and, you know, Christopher Reeves who's in a wheelchair. I mean, come
That's
on,
a
man.
fact.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's a fact.
I guess, look, man, it was a silly comment to have started all of this. It's some silly to trip on. I get it if it was like, you know, gruesome words were used or like there was, you know, sexual implications in it.
You just said she was hot. Not
She's
knowing
hot,
her age.
man.
You
I
spoke,
said-
you
You
spoke
didn't
to
say
him
you
behind
wanted
the
to
scenes and you thought it was
smash or
done.
anything like that.
You said you thought it was done. You spoke to Rosenberg. You took the tweet down. You apologized behind the scenes. You thought it was done.
Yeah.
So were you,
But that's until, you know,
Machine Gun R. Kelly line.
no.
you were saying you were banned from
the-
Shade 45?
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. We had settled it behind the scenes, and then as I continued to try and move about my career, you start to run into these like funny little roadblocks. You're like, huh, you know, why can't I go up here? And then also, you can't just minimize it to Shade 45. You got to think about Eminem is Interscope, Machine Gun Kelly is Interscope. This man has brought hundreds of millions of dollars to that building. I'm new. It's my first album there. I just came in. Not only did that happen, but at the same time, me and Yellow Wolf were beefing. Yellow Wolf is an Interscope artist, and he's up under
Signed to
Shady.
yeah.
Right.
So the building automatically is like this.
Boxed you out.
Well, I mean, I have my loyalists, and then he has his loyalists. Fine. I think that's a little difficult for a new artist to have to overcome. Okay, though. But the problem comes when people that are assigned to work for me aren't working, and they're picking sides. And then the people that I'm supposed to, you know, depend on to get, you know, to help my narrative be told. I mean, look, in my opinion,
What you drinking on, player?
Tequila.
Okay. Oh, you got the good shit too. That's what's that? That
Casamigos.
Yeah, why not?
That's
Pass me a Camel.
that liquor that
I
made
like
George
this
Clooney
shit.
the richest
I like
actor
that.
of the year.
Now, by the way, I love Casa Dragonis more, but I like this one too.
Okay.
By the way.
Well, go ahead.
So did Paul Rosenberg make a call and tell them to shelf your project?
No comment.
Eminem said that's not true. Eminem told Sway that
No,
never happened.
what Eminem said. No, this is actually funny. What Eminem said wasn't true. Was that he didn't make a call in regards to the daughter situation, and that was false. Jimmy Iovine and Puff conference called me at 9 a.m. with multiple other people, and that was a conversation that happened at 3 a.m. the previous night with Harv Pierre, James Cruz, Paul Rosenberg, James McMillan.
So M lied. He did talk to Puff because
M
M said he
lied.
never talked to Puff.
Well, maybe Eminem
We don't
didn't.
speak to him. We don't know where he is.
Yeah.
We don't speak to him. We speak to his spokespeople. And I'm speaking on the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why everyone's riding for this man so tough. This is a person who won't even show up to do a real interview.
Meaning that Sway works for Shade 45, so it's all staged. It's all yeah. Yeah, I get it.
It's a little weird, man. I'm a man of the people. I'm a vulnerable dude. I don't mind, putting myself out there.
But there's artists who don't do interviews like that. Some of the like Sade, you're not going to see an interview. Prince, he didn't do too many interviews.
Right.
And Eminem is known for not doing. I mean, listen,
Right.
I've worked there. I actually, ironically enough, interviewed you on Shade 45 even before.
When I was 18 years old.
Yep, when you
Before
was
the
18
band.
years old,
Before
before
the-
everything.
the band.
Before I had ever had before I was even famous, he had interviewed me on don't quit your day job.
Yeah.
Now people are saying that this whole thing is a ploy
Long time ago.
that Interscope's using to help you sell records.
Oh man, that'd be great. That'd be a big help.
Part of the reason they're saying that is they're saying that you guys had the same producer on both of your records.
Yeah, because I went to
Ronnie-
equal playing. I took it to equal playing grounds. I mean, let's also say it like it is. You took 2 weeks. I took 2 days. You used the Ronnie J track. I used the Ronnie J track. You used the $1 Million studio. I used the dressing room before sound check.
Well, I think he was contemplating his thought process was I don't want to make you any bigger, is what he said. He was like,
I mean, that's another funny narrative that I hear. I've sold over 20 million records
for real?
right now as Machine Gun. I've been in 10 movies, 4 of which come out December to April. It's very hard for me to accept that like this career just butted out of nowhere via him. I've had a John Varvatos fashion campaign. I don't know what place you could limit me to. I've done Warped Tour for 3 years, which is a Punk in the Heat tour. I've also went bar to bar with, Partial Mathers. Like there isn't any.
Yeah, everybody's always giving you flack for your career.
It's so odd. It's like
Wait,
how
you
many
sold
times I've
over
had a
20
number.
million?
I
I've
didn't
had
know
a
you sold
number.
over 20 million, though.
Yes, I've had a #1 pop song on
Are
the
these
radio.
real facts or Cat
These are
Williams
all
facts?
real. No, these are real facts.
Google this, please.
But when he did take the shot at you on the Kamikaze album, was it one of those things like that you were ready for it because you've been feeling like you've been banned for a while, you've been feeling like the little shots have been coming at you, so you were prepared?
I don't think anyone's prepared for that. I mean, I'm not a sucker. You're not gonna punk me. I mean, ultimately, that's the ultimate thing. It was just one of those things.
Because Rap Devil seemed executed video, just seemed, it was there. It was like one of those things.
I can't help that I'm on point. I can't help that it took this for y'all to see my talent. Not y'all being you, but that I can't help that.
I thought Rap Devil was better than Killshot. I guess I'm in the minority because people been giving me
Listen,
flack for
Eminem
that.
is a great lyricist. I don't think anybody can deny that.
No, I didn't say Killshot was better. I just say Killshot wasn't trash. That's what I
I
said.
didn't say Killshot was trash.
Oh, okay.
I think Killshot was good. I just think Rap Devil was better.
What's that?
It's a 6 for me, dog.
A 6 for you?
I'm gonna say, but I thought Rap Devil was executed
Killshot
great.
was a leg shot. Rap Devil. We're talking about facts. You want to talk about man buns? Answer the facts.
I think people were
You
surprised.
want to talk about a hairstyle I wore for a movie, a blockbuster movie? Shout out Nerve. And a 10 episode Showtime series called Roadies. I'm an actor, homie. How disconnected are you? You called me a mumble rapper? Oh my.
Yeah, that was
like,
stupid.
can we just pour some out for this old dumbass? Like, I can't even.
Look on the floor.
Jesus.
I can't.
We're gonna charge you for that carpet.
I mean, goddamn. Yeah, since you sold 20 million records, you can afford it.
Yeah, you can afford
All right.
it.
I mean, look, like, and even if you want to talk about those numbers, right? Let's just take bad things. Just take bad things, right? Because ultimately, people just keep jumping back and forth with my whole. So take Wild Boy, take Till I Die. Take Till I Die. It has no features. A song all about Cleveland. What is that? Platinum or double platinum?
Double platinum. Okay.
That's a song about Cleveland. Just me by myself. What you know?
So
what
why
I'm
they
saying?
keep giving you flack on your
I-
career? Even
because-
G-Eazy said he passed you.
Well, not only can he not rap, but he can't do math either. So I don't know what's wrong.
Did you
with
really
everybody.
smash his girl?
Yes, many of them. I ain't even say no names, so I don't even know why everyone's getting sensitive.
Oh,
I
so
never
it wasn't
said a
Haley.
name.
We all thought it was Haley.
Halsey?
Halsey. I'm sorry.
The 30-year-old and the 50-year-old said those names, not me.
So did you smash Halsey?
Absolutely.
MGK.
See, now I feel like Halsey's an innocent
MGK did
victim.
not come to play.
She's an innocent victim in all this.
But
I
no,
don't-
I think that's whack. That was
Yeah.
when she and I were rocking,
Right.
and that was just on some like flirty
It
shit. That was
wasn't like
back
you
when I
just-
had, ironically,
The
that
man bun.
hairstyle.
The man
Yeah,
bun.
that was that time. That, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why she keeps getting thrown in it as this like. I never said no names. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna throw a punchline in because I know it hurts, and this is hip hop. But the whole point is that I seen you one time. The last time I seen you, you were acting real weird. And then the next time I see you, not in person, because I don't see you. I didn't see you in person. The next time I see you on a screen, you look just like me.
You talking about
G-Eazy.
G-Eazy.
Yeah.
Easy,
So
right.
to
Y'all,
me, it's
didn't
just
y'all
like,
press each other in Finland, or y'all had a
oh,
conversation?
that's all fun. We're not gonna have this conversation. This is too funny. Like, the one thing we're not gonna do is like big up someone's gangster. That's not gangster. And being someone who's had an issue with me, aka you,
Uh-huh.
you know how I approach.
Yeah.
I approach you as a man. I came up straight to you at I don't know where we
The
were
VMAs?
at. VMAs.
I had on a suit and some
Yes,
slippers.
man. Come on.
I was like, what is this? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, MGK.
Does this bother
Wait,
you?
you approached him about what? I'm just curious. What you approach Charlamagne about?
He thought I shitted on Cleveland.
You have.
You have definitely said some negative things about Cleveland.
I said Cleveland. What did I say
And I
about
said you never
Cleveland?
even been there because actually Cleveland's a very lovely place.
Yeah, you did. So
I
what,
don't
you-
remember what it was, but yeah, he did approach me. Yeah, he did.
He buckled down.
And he was by himself too.
I'm always. That's the other thing. Yeah, never mind.
No, you're not. You got 30 people here with you right now, MGK.
Well, he's working. He's got an album coming.
Yeah,
He's an
I'm, yeah.
album
I'm,
out.
Oh,
I'm on
gotcha.
a tour. I have a band as well. You know what I'm saying? There's 5 people in my band.
And people like
So
to
what
come-
happened in Finland with G-Eazy?
Next.
He's not allowed to
Did y'all
talk,
fight?
we don't talk about it.
No.
Okay.
We did a bunch of drugs together, and
So y'all were cool. Y'all squashed it out. Y'all thought.
Yeah.
So there was no beef. Like I don't because you mentioned Finland in the record. He mentioned Finland in the record.
No, I mentioned Finland in the post. Like, tell the truth about Finland. Stop acting like there was some like weird like, oh yeah, I blew. It's like, man, I remember you coming up and being like, dude, man, you wrap circles around me. I could never rap as good as you. It's just like, so I guess when you go on like a Netflix Rapture series or something, and you're talking about how you're the greatest in this area, it's like, well, this doesn't match what you say. And like, two, it's just also not a fact. You make club records. You don't impact the youth to me. So like, you know what I'm saying, or like my soul. So I don't.
Okay, so what happened in Finland is y'all was chill. Everything was cool. You
Y'all
thought.
did some drugs.
And
Regular.
then he goes and talks about you. Does this hurt you, like just the fact that, I mean, just coming up, right, and being a fan of Eminem, because you were a fan of Eminem.
Right.
Does it bother you now that it's like the person that I really admired and liked is causing all these problems for me?
Why does he keep acting like I'm just like I care about this dude like that? It's like you were cool till you're not cool.
Talking about Eminem.
Yeah.
Now listen, you did have a bunch of tweets where you was fanboying about Eminem.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
And let's look at the dates on those tweets. Like 2010, we're
Like
bringing
you were
up
saying he was your idol.
Absolutely. I
and-
said he was my idol on the diss record to him. Absolutely.
Right.
Why'd you delete
Absolutely.
all those tweets though?
Why did I what?
Why'd you delete all those tweets?
I have nothing to do with deleting anything. If anything was deleted, which I don't. Do you know that they're deleted?
No, I just read
He
that.
just
Yeah.
said
So exactly. I don't even. That,
You just said that.
I did. I just read that somewhere.
okay. But can I? But let me say this. The narrative is becoming a little unfair right now. I'm in a boxing ring with one person I came as one person.
Mhm.
I never asked Puff to retweet a thing. I never asked any of my celebrity friends to get on my side. I never asked them to comment under my pictures. Yeah, we ride. I never asked for none of that. I stepped in a boxing ring by myself, in which I was evoked to do, and I just stepped up.
Sometimes your idols become your rivals.
And they become your rivals. And here is this audience throwing banana peels while I'm fighting in my corner. They're just throwing banana peels in my corner. You fake edited boos into a performance of me performing Rap Devil. Like,
So
Well,
you really
we
didn't get
don't know
booed.
that
man,
Eminem
absolutely
edited
not.
anything.
Not only did I not get booed, but every time for the last 2 weeks, Michigan included, I step out in the crowd after that song plays and walk through the entire arena. And there is a video of this every single day. And I have one person with me when I walk through. I give 10,000 people a chance every day to do what they want to do, say what they want to say, feel how they want to feel. It's me and one dude. I've done it for 2 weeks. You can't edit the narrative to be what it's not. I've seen fake edited ghostwriting credits. It's like, what are we doing?
I saw that too.
Just your boy got his knees are weak. You got to accept it. It's like, look, I even see today the diss. It's the most popular diss
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
For hip-hop.
Everyone wants to tune in to see the legend just got punched in the mouth. Everyone wants to see what's happening. Of course, you're gonna tune in. You're gonna go see Rocky's last movie.
Do you respond to it?
Rocky's last movie was good though.
Do you respond to it though?
Do you respond to what?
His last.
Like on this.
Kill Shot?
Yes.
I had a clip ready. I'll tell you, I had a clip ready. I heard Kill Shot and I put that shit back in the holster. I'm like, oh, word. All right. He called me a mumble rapper, dog. I'm like,
Why not hit him with another shot just to prove your point though?
because this wasn't even on my path anyway. That like people, this whole thing with me, like, oh well, this just he's clout chasing. It's just like I'm on a tour opening up for like a rock band,
Fall Out Boy.
yeah, in a completely different mind state than this. Thank you though for bringing me back to this thing, because I'm like my energy is so up and I'm not. Go ahead.
That's the other thing I saw too. They said that the concert was a Fall Out Boy concert, and that wasn't even your crowd, and the crowd didn't even
Well, he's
know why
opening
they
on
were.
tour.
I know, but the crowd didn't know why they were throwing their middle fingers up or nothing like that.
Did you not just hear me explain? I get okay. Let's just say one. It's not. There's a real video and a fake video.
Gotcha.
And we have both.
I
So-
saw you posted.
We can watch the real video. It's on World Star as well. You can watch the real video and you can watch the booze one. It sounds like a wrestling video for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that much of a joke. I saw another one today that just popped up. He wrote Rap Devil 7 months ago.
I saw that
The
too.
footage is right here. I recorded it in a dressing room 10 feet away from the locker room that I popped that champagne in. I recorded that Friday, the day he released his shit. I woke up to his shit. I woke up to G's actually diss. We all laughed our ass off at that, heard the M shit and was like, oh, okay.
But not to say that you should be happy, but the conversation is starting that MGK could spit. Where I don't think that conversation was there now.
I mean, listen,
before.
I think that's the first time. I said, damn, MGK actually rapping his ass off on Rap Devil. You know how we met when we was here the first time.
I know, I
I
fucking
wasn't
hated
impressed.
He did hate you.
But I think it started that conversation, which I think is a good thing. Put you back into a space where I think you feel more like a lyricist.
Yeah.
You got a different swag now.
Yeah. I think I think that's why I said, like, if this is what it takes to show my talent off, then I'm with it. I was raised by wolves. I was meant for this. Like, I got energy for this. If you look at any of my track records of beef, isn't Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey.
I agree.
It's all gorillas. I've went to war with nothing but gangsters, gorillas, and 450-pound security bouncers. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I heard- this is the first
This
time.
doesn't have anything to do with nothing. I'm talking about
Previous, right.
Like it says what it says.
This is the first time we've ever heard Eminem actually go after people that can rap. Joe Budden, Machine Gun Kelly.
All right.
I mean, he went at Cannabis, but Cannabis was kind of on the downslide.
I think ultimately too, Envy, in response to your question, it's like, I owed hip hop this moment because of how I came in was hip hop, right? I had frustrations, even from you being one of those people. I was like, why? What is the disconnect between like my, you know? Also, to be fair, I feel like, you know, the narrative that the labels choose to tell is what you hear, and my fans get to hear this amazing other music that maybe you aren't tuned into, right?
So you mean like the
And
label gives the radio records and all that?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
of course. And so here's Rap Devil, which is like an authentic Machine Gun Kelly record. Like that is what Machine Gun Kelly sounds like to me. That's what I've heard my whole this all these years.
You've
And
grown
then-
a lot, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt. But ultimately, there's always been bars. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I never came in with no substance or no what. You know what I'm saying? And I guess now I'm looking like, see, like I did Rap Devil in 4 hours, video, all that. That was a 4-hour. You know what I'm saying? Only Ghost Rider was a pill of Adderall.
Where were you when you heard Kill Shot?
We were on a bus.
And so you-
Oh, Kill Shot was the recent one. Oh,
Yeah, where were you when you heard that?
I flew to Dallas to meet this girl and shit.
You fly out to meet girls. You don't fly
Why'd
them
you
to
fly
you.
her in?
No, I need to get away. I need to get away.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
There was other stuff going on. I was supposed to play in like whatever, and I went, and I really just needed a break. You know what I'm saying? And I had just had this like this whole week was, you know, all the energy was spent beefing with this dude. Starts to die down. All right, cool. I need to, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to go get away. Honestly, I need to get, you know what I'm saying, like some pussy I want and just, you know what I'm saying, like sleep for 18 hours because I've been just up attacking the world for, you know, it's been me against the world.
Trying to fight the internet.
Yeah,
You'll
for the
never
whole.
win.
But I don't though. I honestly I hold so much in. I keep it pretty G. I sit back. I smile at everyone. Have their own debate. You don't think I want to come out and be like, this is fake. This is not true. I just don't do that. It's all right. It's the same thing I did with M. I bit the bullet for 6 years. Yeah, I'm gonna take my jabs at you for doing hoe shit, like banning me from certain things and making it difficult in my own record label. I mean, it's, you know, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my shots like in the Tech 9 record he got sensitive over. It's like, yeah, you're owed that. Of course I'm gonna shoot these. I'm an MC, man, and you're holding me down and you're making it very hard for me.
You ever had those conversations with Puff and the reason why?
I don't need nobody. I'm not asking nobody to post for me. I'm not asking nobody to troll for me. I'm in this ring with little old me.
So when
Do you feel like Bad Boy
when you
does
got to
enough for you?
Dallas,
Say again?
You feel like Bad Boy does enough for you?
I feel like I stand on my own 2 feet and I don't ever ask anyone to do anything for me, and you won't hear me in the end of my, you know, looking back on my career being like, so-and-so didn't give me this and this and this and this. Look, thank you for whatever it is that you've done. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the gang. I've rode with them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
But you're an artist, and it's old. You know what I mean? If I'm having a problem with my distributor, somebody should speak up.
I think that you got to also understand the powerhouse that is Eminem.
But what about Diddy, though? Diddy got to be like, yo, y'all messing up my money, too. That's my artist.
If I was Diddy, I'd be Diddy. I'm not Diddy. I don't know what's in his head. I don't know.
so you're saying you got to Dallas and you heard the record when you got up.
I landed and heard the record. And I mean, the first thing I thought was, and I listened to it, and the first thing I thought was, this shit is cheese, but the artwork is fire. And I just, you know.
And
so
you got T-shirts made.
yeah, absolutely. Because I thought that artwork was fucking awesome.
How do you feel when G-Eazy says things like Diddy stands next to him more than he does you?
I don't think about it. Or I don't feel about. I don't feel about. I'm signed to Puff, and I never asked Puff to stand next to me.
How's Diddy gonna feel about you drinking another tequila other than De Leon?
He'll be all right.
When's the last time y'all spoke to Puff? You got a good relationship with him?
Yeah, he called me 2 days ago. I didn't answer
Why you didn't answer?
because I don't need to be talked out of doing something like this.
Right, you didn't feel like
I'm not saying that's what he would have done. You know what I'm saying? Puff supports. You know.
you
What
were
if
like, I
he'd have
just
bigged
want to
you
do
up?
what
Like,
I'm doing.
I like Rap Devil. What if he'd said I like Rap Devil?
If that's what he said,
Yeah.
oh, then I mean,
No, I'm saying, what if he would have said that?
I don't need to hear that either. I need to go into this clear-minded. This is me in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
Did it bother you for Eminem to mention your daughter? Like, here's an autograph for your daughter? Because I know
No,
people get
where's
very
it? Where's it
sensitive.
at?
Did you ask him for an autograph?
It is
for
on
your
the
daughter?
starter cap.
Yeah, where's it at?
Did you ask him for an autograph for your daughter?
I don't even know. I honestly don't think my daughter would want it. She texted me when that kill shot came out and was like, eh. You know what I mean?
At 9 years
yeah,
old,
at
she
9
said-
years old, you can't even offend a 9-year-old. All right, bro.
Do you feel like a stan?
Do I?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Cleveland. I grew up 3 hours away from Detroit. I'm a white boy who's in a predominantly black neighborhood, definitely in a predominantly black industry. Absolutely, I'm fucking with Eminem growing up. Without a doubt. I'm running away from home. I'm doing drugs. I'm getting jumped. I'm getting robbed. And here's this dude who's like, yo, I'm going through this shit too. The thing is, it's cool till it's not cool. You aren't that dude no more. You aren't a person of the people no more.
Was he ever though?
No.
Oh.
And so it's all coming out. Answer the facts. It's all there.
You do a
It's
lot
all
of
in. It's all. I'll do it.
you do a lot of ageism when it comes to Eminem. Like you do know you're gonna get old too.
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm also not going to be doing what Eminem's doing when I'm his age. I said it in Rap Devil. Like, shout out to every rapper that's up under me. I know that I'll never do you like this fuckery. I will never be still bitter after everybody is showing respect. And I don't plan on stopping until I get my respect. There's going to be a point when my face is on movie screens to the point where you're like, all right, it's just, it's going to get to a point where there's so many songs, there's so many of these situations that you're just like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? There's going to get to a point where you can only try and hold me so many times and I continuously overcome that shit when I'm this, you know, it's like, all right, I'm a fighter, man. It's all right.
But we talk about how Eminem's a recluse, but a lot of that we know publicly, like he went through a lot of struggles and battles with addiction.
As if we don't?
No, I was going to say, that's what I was going to say. So I know you've had, certain situations also, and you've been vocal about struggles that you've had as well. So I kind of feel like maybe sometimes people do step back and try to stay away from all that for their own mental
That's
well-being.
fine, but don't act like but that's fine, but then you got to humble yourself and know your place. This isn't for you no more, bro. This is a street genre.
He said he'd rather be 80-year-old him than
20-year-old
20-year-old
you. That was the best line he had in the whole
That's
song.
kind of a remix of a Jay-Z line too.
And I was about to say the fact that is the line we're talking about, that or like the fact that or the Puff line maybe, like that's the hot line.
Yeah.
I'm talking about facts. You're talking about man buns. Let's talk about it.
Are you ready for Smoke from Bizarre though?
Oh, stop.
Hey.
Is there a way for all this to, like, let's just say all this gets put out on the table.
Hey, y'all are funny this morning,
I'm just trying to prepare you for what's to come.
Hey, let me
okay?
tell you. Yeah,
Let's
you're
just
right.
say all this gets put out on the table now, as it has been, and then he's like, look, let's have a conversation. Are you open to that?
To have a conversation? He doesn't want to have a conversation.
But I'm just saying, let's just say that happens.
Fuck you. You blew it. You blew it.
No more conversation.
Yeah, it was cool. It's cool till it ain't.
He said he wants you to shut the fuck up.
I wish he
That
would
was his
shut the
exact
fuck up.
words.
You know what else? No. Quote him correct. You talking about from the interview?
Yes.
Quote him correctly.
I don't remember.
Shut the fuck up. Quote him correctly. His own. He had to produce and hire his own interview and still couldn't stutter his way. He sounded like a bitch, man. I don't want to hear nothing about it.
So there's no end to this, huh?
MGK is crazy, man.
There's no end?
Yeah.
I'm already over it. You see, I'm already over it.
So
Binge comes out tonight at midnight.
So is this going to be addressed at all? Anything, some shots, anything on this new project that you didn't anticipate putting out right now?
Listen to the project.
Have you slowed down the drug use?
Absolutely not.
It's called Binge.
It's called Binge.
Doesn't sound like it.
I said, but to be honest, you know, the truth of the matter that might have come with explaining this EP, outside of the fact that there's angst, attitude, you know, sex, drugs, and 808s, like other than the obvious, the breakdowns I'd like to give, I'm not going to give out of respect for Mac.
And I was gonna say that with Mac passing.
Yeah, I mean, I got to tell my truth.
Do you take it serious now? Like, you know, because you never know.
Oh, my drug use?
Yeah.
Me, it's I don't know. It's I don't know. I mean, you know, look, if I would have, if it was gonna be a lesson learned, I might have learned it when it happened to Pete. You know what I'm saying? There's the reality of situations is you can't as a world, expect to break people down constantly and not expect them to want some type of escape. I don't have a mom I can call. I don't have a father I can call. I don't have my, you know what I'm saying? Like my aunt, who was the last thing that I had, is gone, right? I got a 9-year-old. I call and confide all my things. And when Chester Bennington died, and that tour, that was, you know what I'm saying, and a friend, a beautiful light in my life, like a soul that I love, in a tour that after the most successful album we had come out was about to change our lives, and all that was I put that on a 9-year-old. Do you know what I'm saying?
Why you not go to a therapist?
You weren't taught. You in the streets. You weren't taught that that's okay.
Yeah, neither was I. But eventually,
I get it. I get it. I haven't made that. You know what? I've been trying to fight to get back all the things that were lost when I had a #1 single on the pop. I'm not talking about #1 on iTunes like Rap Della is for the past 8 days. I'm talking about a #1 charting Billboard song that sold how many worldwide? 7, 8 million. 6, 7 million worldwide in 1 year, and like it was that moment. There is no question when I win a Grammy or when I win a VMA that no one's gonna. There is no tweets that are like, you know, he doesn't deserve. There is none of that. There is no like, you know, there's nothing other. I can't see anyone doing other than this, standing up and being like, damn, homie, it's been a long time coming, and you know, I think.
I hear what you're saying, but none of that is an excuse. And the reason I say that is because smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from mistakes.
The whole thing was to say, I'm sorry I was long. The whole thing was to say, sometimes comfort from humans isn't enough.
But you don't want to turn to drugs, especially when you see how a lot of people's lives have ended because of drug use.
And what about people around you? Nobody around you is like.
Absolutely, it's a huge issue. And I talk about that on the record. There's a song called Lately. I talk about that. We got in a huge fight in the Chicago airport. Huge fight. And it was all over. Yes, huge.
And they should.
There's no yes men on my team. There's none of that.
Because they care about
huge fight. I'm talking about to the point where it's like we're physically brawling with each other over the temper that comes from using drugs. I know I know everything that comes. I almost was Mac.
Mm-hmm.
And you still could be if you don't slow down.
And that's fine, but
No, that's not fine.
No, excuse me, that's not fine. Excuse me.
And you can't tell me you're a fighter but not willing to fight your addiction, especially being that you got a 9-year-old.
And especially you say you can talk to your 9-year-old, because that should be the reason.
Why go to therapy when I got y'all?
I mean, we
And
try to help
sometimes
you.
things like drugs do contribute, like you said, to your temper, to mood swings, to depression, and all of those things. So.
Thank you. I mean, I know all that stuff. You know, but like I said, I honestly, I'm not going to sit here and fight for drugs. My whole point of this was that I'd rather not even, you know, I'd rather not go into it just out of respect for Mac.
Now you said you was almost Mac. Did you overdose at one time before?
There was a point where it was so bad that there was an itching so bad that I'd peeled, like I had scratched my skin so hard my skin peeled off and there's just blood. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't piss. Couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't do nothing. It was just like I had done too much or something.
Is it pills?
We don't need to talk about it. It's not. This is none of this should be for anybody. This is like learn the lesson, man. Learn the lesson. But I'm not gonna not tell my truth because I've spent. Let's also be clear and let's be fair to my narrative. I've also spent projects on projects, telling people messages, and I don't want preaching is the wrong word, but giving people the right way to live, and those records. Laughed at, flew over, tucked under. Like, we're not speaking on those records right now. We're speaking on.
I'm sure they touched somebody, though.
They did.
Yeah.
But we're talking about y'all. We're talking about the people who control the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
But we're concerned about you as a person.
Well, thank you for that. But you know what?
Have you gone to rehab?
Have I gone to rehab?
Yeah.
No.
So we don't care about your narrative and what you speak. We care about your well-being.
Word is
We
bond.
want you to be the truth. We want you to tell why you did it, because like you said, there's kids dealing with that every day. But what bothers me and what scares me is you know, you got a 9-year-old that you got to look at.
Yeah.
And you know, we sat here and we've been so many different places with Mac so many different times. And I've been in the club with you so many different times.
I had Mac on Don't Quit Your Day Job too.
You've never changed. And it's like it scares me to say, damn, I don't want to say rest in peace to you. You see what I'm saying? So if we can help.
You can't accept that fate for yourself.
I think
not at all.
I will not. I actually will take what you said with the fighters, with what you said about being a fighter. I will take that, and I actually really I dig that. I will say this. use what I've done with this M situation as an example to the youth, because it'd be different if I was coming out and it was all one thing. It's like, nah, like, let's be clear. Stand up to people that are fucking with you, and like stand up with a purpose. Stand up whether you think, hey, look, it's right now to me it feels like Leonidas and the 300 versus Xerxes in the world. I don't care if I'm
Ja
gonna go
Rule
down.
had it worse, but I feel you.
Okay. Funny, but point being, like, a God is bleeding everywhere. I never seen so many grown men so emotional in 1 week.
Here's the thing, though. You're right, but if you die of a drug overdose, Eminem wins. That should be enough to help you get sober.
Well, there we go. Tomato juice for the next 365
There you
days.
go.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
There you go. And I want his team to hold him to that, too.
Absolutely, McMillan.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Now-
the album is out tonight. Make sure you go pick that up, and we're gonna check up on you
yeah,
more, man.
And did you get everything out? Like, because is there more backlash from Rap Devil we not seeing? Because we saw Eminem fans are crazy. We saw the guy approach you in the bar, call you pussy, whatever. That didn't end well
And
for
he
him.
wants to fight you in
But
the
now he's
octagon.
suing you, or trying to sue you.
He's trying to sue.
I don't know nothing about that.
Good
But
answer.
have there been more situations like that that we don't know of? Like just people talking crazy to you? yelling?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're at war.
So was,
And
it,
I'm not hiding. So,
was it worth it?
absolutely.
I think you should let that second Eminem disc go just for the culture one time. I'm seriously, why people paying attention to you and they saying MGK can rap, why not give him another 16 or whatever?
Because they're about to get 9 tracks tonight.
There you go.
Can it be a bonus track? Hey man, you gotta sell
Gosh.
records, baby. You gotta sell records, bro.
I think the world was watching. I stepped up and did what no one in the history of hip hop has done. And I think I gave people one of the funnest weeks in hip hop in the last 10, 15 fucking years.
Oh, listen, white people, y'all were wildin'. Y'all, listen, this shit was the craziest thing I've seen in a long time.
I mean,
Between
it helped-
you,
it helped
G-Eazy,
Eminem's numbers, too.
Eminem,
Yeah.
like I had no idea.
He had no idea.
And then I'm
You're not-
serious.
you're not in that
I've
world,
never
sir.
seen this before ever in my life in hip hop.
And even aside from all that, before you leave, movies. Let's talk about the movies
Yeah.
as well. Because you are playing Tommy Lee, which I'm excited about,
Yeah.
in the Motley Crue movie.
You got that kind of dick, bro?
Yeah.
Why is that the first question you asked,
Should not be a
Charlamagne?
question.
Because honestly, he drove a dick with his. I mean, he drove a dick. He drove a boat with his dick.
He drove a boat with his
my
dick.
God.
Drove a boat with his dick.
You
So
gotta
that,
know
that
that
dick is strong, too.
All I'm saying is go watch the
Pretty
sex
cool.
tape between him and Pamela Anderson.
He drove
Yeah.
the boat with his dick.
A lot of stereotypes about white people got defied by Tommy Lee.
And I
bro.
told you, when we used to go to that cake bakery, it's called Master Bakers. They had the Tommy Lee cake, and that was the big penis cake.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Did you
well,
have to show your dick in the movie?
Why are you asking about his penis?
My
man?
God, he's playing Tommy Lee. If you know the story of Tommy Lee,
yeah,
you would
Envy,
ask the
I'm also
question.
looking at
Why
her
don't you
while I'm
text-
answering all this. So
text
she,
Yee, ask that question.
so
Just text
All right, I'm
Yee.
gonna text you.
Yee, ask him that question.
Yeah, ask him the question, please.
Okay.
God
Yee, what was the
damn.
question?
He was asking,
Why-
are you going to show your dick in the movie?
I was so drunk on that set, I was showing my dick anyway. So, I mean, it was one of those movies where it was like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Like, let's live it, live the lifestyle. So, I mean, there's a book called The Dirt. The movie's called The Dirt.
The
If
Dirt.
you want to know what the movie is, go read The Dirt. And all that stuff in there, we were doing.
Wow. Are you a shower or a grower?
Any more penis questions, Charlamagne?
No.
And he said, are you a shower or a grower?
Maybe you
First of all,
should.
ain't no he said. All right, you slick. You said, ain't no he said. I didn't I did not text no shit like that. Okay.
I seen you pick your phone
Hold
up.
on, let me see what he said. Are you a shower or a grower?
Sure, gar. I think I got the best of both worlds for real.
Okay, so it's big and it grows even bigger.
Yeah.
Any more questions, Yee, from
me see what else.
Charlamagne?
So
Wink,
Binge
wink.
comes out on Friday.
He also, Charlamagne wants to know, have you ever hurt anybody?
All right. Okay.
Like fucking them?
Yeah.
Yeah, consensually.
All right. Okay.
The album is out tonight.
Yeah, Binge is out. All right. Binge
Machine
is
Gun
out.
Kelly, thank you for
Okay.
joining us.
Eminem is done. No more of that.
Huh?
No more Eminem, even if he sends something else. Done. No more G-Eazy. So
I'm out here. See you guys. See y'all at the party.
yeah.
All right.
No drugs, though. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly.
Binge.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good